why this series? Why travel around the world?
Well, to be honest, it all kind of came from when we used to do the Potter junkets. We would travel quite a lot. In fact, one of our favourite times actually was when we were in Copenhagen and we did Tivoli and all that kind of stuff. So
you have been in Copenhagen?
We have, yeah. And basically, whenever we travel, we don't like to just stay in the hotel. We like to go out and see the country and also meet the people which make the country.
Yeah.
And so we kind of had an idea of how could we do this again, but bring people with us. And we're very lucky that all the kind of stars aligned and we were able to do it. In fact, I remember when we were there, actually, so I remember when we were there for the premiere, because our flight out was delayed and we were actually meant to go and see FC Copenhagen play, but we missed that game, unfortunately. But I know that, like I say, the atmospheres there are known throughout the world for being great, so that'd be cool to check out as well.
Yeah. It's we're very happy here. One of the happiest countries, I think. So I think you would fit into the culture very well.
Brilliant. But were you definitely giving us plans for season 2 to go out there?
Yeah. You should do that. I will pick you up in the airport on a bicycle, and then I will take you
down to the pubs and do it.
It's a small country, so we can do it in 5 hours, I think. Yeah. And which country has been your favorite now?
It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick just one, to be honest with you, because each country does something totally different. Be it like obviously the beautiful oceans that we were able to swim in off St. Lucia, the very cold ocean we swam off in Iceland, but we did more than just swimming in different waters. We obviously tried local foods, tried local wines and whiskies.
You gave a very political answer there.
I did there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. James will give you one answer. Yeah,
very diplomatic answer. Yeah.
I think, like I was saying, there's different moments at different times. But I remember there was. So when we were filming in Ireland, for example, we had a proper pub lock-in, as it were. And unbeknownst to us, because of the pandemic, it was the first time the whole community had come together in about 18 months. And we had no idea that this was the case. And the next morning I was just walking to get a coffee. And the guy who was playing the fiddle was mowing his lawn. And he actually said to me, like, I don't think you understand what that meant to the community, because we're able to all come back and hang out. And he kind of joked, saying for English people to bring that was kind of like a bit of a funny thing for the Irish, but that was a really special moment. And even though it wasn't on camera, it meant a lot to us knowing that.
Yeah, and drinking beer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, being in Ireland, you have to drink beer. So you're planning season 2. Can you tease a little bit about it?
No, we're literally coming up with that. So what's been great is that we've had such a nice positive response from the first season already. People have, even just from seeing the trailer or hearing people talk about it. So we've literally got a map and we're kind of putting a pin in where we'd like to go. And so after speaking to you, Denmark's definitely going on the map.
Oh, that's good. And your dream destination, what is that? Not Hogwarts, but maybe another place.
I think definitely not Hogwarts. We spent enough time there over the years. Dream destination would be, I'm not sure. Just somewhere where I'm totally taken by surprise by it, I think.
Yeah.
I always remember going to, like when we went to different places, like when we went to the very north of Iceland, and we went to a tiny little island, Grimsey, which I've never heard of before, to be honest with you, until we got there.
20 people live on this island.
Oh, okay. So you know them all now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the houses don't have numbers; they're just known as the person who lives there. And again, like we got there, and I was just totally blown away by the landscape and also just the friendliness of the welcome and adapting, because there were things that we should have done there which we didn't get to do, but we'll leave that for the episode.
On the tiny island with 20 people.
Yeah, it's known.
It's
known as Puffin Island, and when we got there, the puffins had left, so we had to do something different, which ended up going snorkeling in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was my idea to go and see the puffins, but I didn't actually check when the puffins were going to be there.
Oh, you didn't Google it.
Well, no. I just assumed that being called Puffin Island, they would be there.
Yeah.
But again, we just kept the cameras rolling, and I don't mind being silly, like looking stupid if it makes it funny. So it seemed to go down okay.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about your favorite place to visit, but what have been the greatest experience for you?
That's a good one. Greatest experience. I think, like James said, just simple things. But when we were in Ireland, and just in this remote country pub, and realising afterwards that it was the first time that the whole community in 18 months had come together, and just being part of that it was a really special thing. Really, really memorable times. And then the flip side of that is in Austria, going down the bobsleigh run on a 2-man bobsleigh, which was probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. So you've got two totally different sides of it, but both as memorable.
So the producers set you free. Just do everything stupid now, and we'll talk to you in a year.
I think they did. Yeah, I mean, we ended the episode with paragliding off the top of one of the mountaintops.
Yes,
so yeah, thinking about it, I think they definitely did.
But how has it been going from making Harry Potter to do a travel series, and why? What are your thoughts behind that?
It's been, to be honest, it's been really, really great because it's something totally separate to Potter when we've been doing the show, and it's kind of like James said, it's kind of run into it because we started our love for travel really when we were able to do the promotional trips, mainly around Europe to begin with, like when we went to Copenhagen and other places like that. That really stoked the interest of going away and doing what the locals do, doing what there is involved, and then we've always had a passion for travel, and to be able to share that with people, with an audience who recognise us is fantastic. And it is quite funny though, and it never gets old when we go to a random part of the world and someone recognises us and wants to, almost like get in on what we're doing, which has been great with this.
Yeah. Do people call you Weasleys when they meet you? For example, in Ireland, and they have had a bit too much beer?
I think.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think that initially, if they can't remember our names, then they'll fall out with either Fred or George.
Yeah.
But fortunately, at the moment, we don't look identical, so I think that definitely helps.
No, and you have another hair color now.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe you should go purple next time.
Yeah, we should. I think we should try. I mean, when we were in Austria, we did the whole afterwards the après ski. At the end of the day. And I got a message on social media from someone saying, my husband was skiing yesterday and he claims he was having a drink with you in the bar. Is this right? And it was great because you kind of just like leave it like, well, I don't know. Is he going to get in trouble if we say that? Yes or not?
Yeah. Is it true or was he drunk?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly.
That's the question. Yeah. But it's nice to you, right? Having people recognizing you for what you have been doing and how you have been... Maybe you have made an impact in so many lives because of Harry Potter. How is that?
Can I be really lame and just say it's really cool? Because to be honest,
that's great.
Because it's like you hear everyone's different experience. Like you say, you're a fan and now your son's a fan. Like it's cool seeing the new generations coming through as well.
Yeah. That's the great thing about it. So when will we have a season 2? And
we're not too sure though. We're more at the moment. We're as I say, that's all plodding away in the background. So we're talking with different territories right now, and getting the dates in the calendar as to when we're going to start.
No, just give me it all. I will sip.
Yeah, it'll be some.
We'll mute now the Zoom call, and then you can just tell me.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly when, but season 1 will be out on the 9th of July for everyone to hopefully enjoy and get some travel ideas as well.
Yeah, I think so. I have had a lot of inspiration from it, so I think people will have it too.